Okay. Right. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Kick is up and running. Twitch, you good? Are you gonna freak out on me? Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. Twitch is up and running. Does my chair feel weird today? That better? Okay. Right. YouTube's good, Kick is good, and Twitch is good. Very nice. Okay. Can mute that. And we can look again. There we go. Okay. So at this point, shit has gone to hell. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. We got to level up. Okay, well, obviously we want ballistic skill. That seems like the best option. Then... Damn it. I don't know what else to pick here. Las weapons. Enemy affected by surefire plan of... Perception. How high is my perception currently? 55. It's reasonable. Strength. I don't think that's crazy on this character. Weapon skill. Not crazy. Dual weapon combat. Grenadier, the first grenade does not spend AP, does not count toward the attack limit. That's quite nice, actually. Let's go Grenadier. There we go. Okay, cool. Abelard, what have you got? I guess we're gonna go agility. Yeah, let's do that. Damage with melee, that's also pretty up there. Okay, I think that's fine. Then... chain weapon. I wouldn't mind going for that, honestly. That would be pretty nice. To gain strength, that would also be pretty nice. Melee weapon expert. The sweet ability from an axe. Hammer. Okay. Let's go. What's perfect timing? All allies affected by brace for impact gain plus 30% to cover penetration. The Navy officer also permanently gains plus 15% cover penetration. That is also quite nice. Perceptions. I kind of want to go... Where's the strength? Yeah, let's go strength. That'll up my melee damage, which will be nice. Okay. Pascal, what do you got? Damn it. I am getting cold, man. Ugh. Okay. Right. What is that? Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, okay. Pascal, let's go ballistic skill, because I am regularly using guns as well as melee with Pascal. Then... do I go strength, weapon skill? Grenadier could also be quite a good option. I do kind of like the Grenadier option, honestly. Origin talents. What is an origin talent? Okay, let's go for Grenadier. That'll make it easier for me to, you know, throw grenades at people without using all my action points. Adira, I guess willpower. Yeah, might as well. She doesn't need weapon or ballistic skills. She doesn't use either of those. Then Edge of Fate. That's whatever. Aftershock. Suffers half as much mental damage at the end of their next turn. I feel like that's pretty decent. What is mental damage? A type of irreducible damage ignores armor dealt by anything that damages the nerve system of an organic target. Non-organic targets like machines and physical cover are immune to it. Okay. I assume Adira's abilities deal nerve damage, but I don't know deal mental damage. But I don't know that for certain. Suffer an additional 6 direct damage every time they suffer mental damage until the end of combat. Failed our willpower resistance check against any of the Psyker's powers. Okay. Weak hearts, enemies suffer implies on more damage. Enemies. The poison's also kind of interesting. All the Psyker's attacks, including attacking Psychic powers, now poison enemies. This deals 6 toxic damage at the start of each enemy's turns. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's go poison. Let's go poison. That's kind of an interesting one. What is the Psi rating? Each level gives access to new psychic powers. It also identifies. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Cool. Cassia. Let's go with perception's pretty high. Weapon skill and ballistic skill don't matter so much. Toughness also doesn't matter so much. Perception could be good to increase, I guess. Yeah, let's do that. Right, then. What do I want to give you? I could go perception again. Just get that perception up even more. That could be pretty decent. I want Cassia to be a very strong support character. So, some of these seem like they should be important. Well, under the effects of any navigator power, enemies have their armor reduced by 11. This reduction is increased by the devastating parameter of the navigator's staff, but does not stack. What is the devastating parameter? First use of an attacking navigator power per turn does not. It does not. I don't really know how to use these effectively. It's damage from all attacks of opportunity and cannot dodge them. That seems a bit situational. Allies that are target by navigator stack gain +5 resist. Target by navigator's abilities gain +5 to all resistance tests against all effects. Okay. Allies target by navigator gain +10% armor. This armor degradation. These are all kind of very situational, or I don't understand them enough to be able to really use them. So whenever an ally in combat gains an extra turn, the navigator gains a stacking +5 bonus to willpower until the end of combat, stacks up to 5 times. That one's kind of useful because I do regularly, buff up allies, so I kind of like that one. Maybe I go for the extra turn. What is this? Huh. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking Mastery of Time. That's probably the best one to go for. We do have these other skills, but I don't think they're all that crazy. Do I care about tech use? No. Medicare, no. Persuasion. Commerce might be decent. Commerce is already quite high. Coercion, reasonably high. Carouse, not that important. Okay. So let's go with Mastery of Time. So that'll give me a buff to willpower anytime. Anytime I'm buffing an ally, basically. Or giving an extra turn to an ally. Okay. Hendrix, willpower, strength might be good to go for. Strength or agility. Let's go strength. Let's go strength. Okay, then. Edge of Dawn. We don't have any recommended. Nope. Enemies adjacent to cycle 10% more damage. I feel like I could probably go this one. Imperial Will characters gain 10% crit chance and 10% armor against Xenos or demonic creatures. Their allies gain half the bonus. Oh, but this is only against Xenos or demonic creatures. Again, it's very situational. Nimble, 10% bonus to dodge. So that could be nice. Power armor. Pulse of life. Whenever the sucker heals themselves, I don't really have any psychic healing as far as I'm aware. Yeah. Psalm of Heroes. I guess sorry, is increased by +1 to the end of combat every time you use a heroic act. I should remember to use heroic acts more, honestly. I almost never use them, which is not ideal. Do I upgrade any of these skills? Could upgrade Carouse. The character member skill. Is that worth it though? To resist negative effects. May give access to new dialogue options. See, that's fine, but it's not crazy, I don't think. Shield mastery. Shield still occupies only a single shot 100%. Okay. I'm not using a shield. I mean, I could give him a shield, I guess. I would need to find one. I haven't seen a shield yet in this game, as far as I'm aware. If no other character in the party has the same octopus character. No, heresy. All allies, including Xenos in the current party, gain +5 to the same characteristic as was chosen for humanity's finest. I don't know what that means. As was chosen for humanity's finest. I don't know what that would. What is humanity's finest? Who? Like, okay, I don't know. Warp features. All attacks, including psychic attacks, not poison enemies, deals 3 toxic. Why is this lower? The other poison one I did was 6 damage. Interesting. While the psycho is not on the target's line of sight, cover all resistance tests of the target suffer a -4 penalty. Each level of psi rating provides psychic access to new psychic powers. It also strengthens damaging psychic powers. That seems okay. Each level of psi rating gives new psychic powers. It also strengthens damaging psychic powers. Okay. Sure. I guess let's go with that. I don't really know what else to pick, honestly. Okay, cool. So we're pretty good here. Cool.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, right. We've got a fight coming up. Okay. Let's just keep going then.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
There we go. Okay. Abelard, where can you go? Shoot. I don't know where to put Abelard. I guess back here. Not exactly ideal, but... Pascal. Adira, you can come back here. Cassia, you can come all the way back. Ah, oh, jeez, you do not have very much movement range. It's unfortunate. Why is this not cover? That seems weird. Hendrix. Come here, I guess. I don't love this, but... Sure. Is there anywhere else I could put Darius? Not really. Ah, I guess it's fine. Oh, what the? Bro just turned into a screecher. What the? Okay. Cool.
On it.
Can take cover, then... Who do we go for? Can we hit this thing? No. I feel like we need to take out that screecher, like, as soon as possible. Can I throw a grenade anyway? Damn it, just not far enough. That is unfortunate. But if I go back here... I can then hit 3. Let's do that. That takes away my movement points, but I should still be able to act again.
I'll make it happen.
Nice. Okay, cool. Good part of choosing the Grenadier skill. Then let's go for... I guess... Go for this guy? But I go for the guy closer. Let's go for this guy.
You never stood a chance.
Nice. Okay, cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Can we analyze anybody? We'll go with this guy.
Not me.
Okay, cool. Oof. That guy is gonna be a problem. Okay, Pascal, what can you do? Huh. I don't honestly think Pascal has a lot he could do. Can I throw this on like here? Sure, do that. Then I guess...
failed.
Oh, okay. So I need to come here and then do that. Sure. And I'm just gonna get shot by everybody, though. I don't feel like this is a very good idea. You know what? I think he just stays there.
Let's make it quick. Here we go.
Guy.
Out of my way.
Let these guys come to us.
Hold on.
I need to try and spread my guys
Get
out
to
more.
it.
We're too bunched up here. I don't like it. Cassia, can you come to here? And then give an extra turn to Darius, because I think Darius is going to have to carry this.
Tactics.
Right, Darius, what can you hit? Let's throw this on you. Then let's go. What's the short weapon? Duration of this ability consumes one stack and makes the next extra strong.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, let's go with that. And then let's just shoot this guy, I guess. Okay, cool. Probably fine. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. Right, Abelard. Jeez. I do not like this. I do not like this. Because I basically need to just send Abelard in. And I feel like he's going to get absolutely wrecked. Maybe I just chill and let the enemies come to me. I'm just gonna chill, honestly.
Is imminent.
Let them come to me. Maybe I'll have a bit more success with that. Right. Adira. Jeez. I don't have a lot I can do. My veil degradation is also quite high, which is unfortunate. Can I just, like, scream at somebody? Might as well just do that, I guess. Nice. And we'll just do a little analyze there. Okay, plus 14 strength and toughness until the end of combat. Let's throw that on Abelard. Okay, cool. Hendrix. I need to watch this whole veil degradation thing.
Naturally.
Let's get
Come.
to it.
Damn it, man, they're so bunched up there. I wish I had a way of just getting a grenade right in there.
Let's make it quick. Here we go.
Nice. Okay.
Out of my way.
What was that? Uh-oh. What was that? Enraged crowd.
Hold on. Let's get to it.
Well, they're coming.
Yeah.
What is the ringing? Let's get to it.
These guys just shooting themselves. We have a screamer incoming. Branching. Oh, these guys are joining us. Okay, cool. I was wondering. I was like, this seems like a lot for me to be taking on alone. Right. Darius, can you I'm guessing I can't shoot this guy now. Why can I not attack? I don't understand why this happens sometimes. Really weird. Let's go
personally.
analyze. We'll start the operatives next turn. I mean, I guess I can go for that.
It's as
Sure.
good as done.
Okay, cool. Ah. Got the dogs incoming, man. These guys are badass. What a G. Uh-oh. Bro, I want one of those guns. That's awesome.
Here we go.
Okay. Pascal, what can you do? Oh, analyze. Go expose weakness. Right. Damn it, I should have moved first. I can't hit him. That was dumb of me. Okay, cool. Oh, now I can move. Why did that change? Whatever. Then hit this guy. Nice. Okay, cool. Ah, bro killed his friend.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's make it quick.
It's so badass. They're not doing a damn thing. Okay, Cassia. Can you come to like here and then like just deep fry everybody? Yeah,
Step
do that.
aside. The navigator is coming.
Nice. Okay, cool. That's great. Then I think come, I guess, back to here and give Darius another turn.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Okay, Darius. Can you hit this guy? Yes. And also hit that guy. Or I could hit the Screamer. Let's go for this dude, because he's kind of the closest threat.
Another enemy down.
Nice. Okay, cool. Right, Abelard, can you come to here and then charge this guy? Yeah. Okay, do that.
I took care of this one.
Nice. Okay, cool. Then let's go endure. And we'll probably end it there. Okay, Idira. What happens if you come here and then use just like... That seems like it would be pretty effective. Yeah, do that.
But of course. Be gone.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. We are a little bit vulnerable, but, you know, it is what it is. The operative immediately inflicts one exploit target. One exploit on all enemies in combat, then makes a free attack against a target. That attack always hits until the end of combat. The attack suffers 30%. Nah, I think we're good. I don't think I need to... you know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. Why can I... Oh, it's got to be like right in front of me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, they're not very useful. Okay, cool. Hendrix, you have done jack all this. this combat. Let's try and move you out a little bit.
Everyone, step aside.
Okay, then let's
I won't
endure.
reject it.
And we might as well use Iron Arm.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Here we go.
Thankfully, these guys seem to be more interested in the dog. Which is probably a good decision, given that these dudes are way more of a threat than I am at the moment.
Out of my way.
Damn, that was a
Oh,
fair bit of
God.
damage.
Let's get to it.
That dog does not care. Okay. These guys got this. I'm just here to enjoy the show.
Let's get to it.
Bro is just killing his own dudes.
Let's make it quick.
Ah, that is funny. Nice. Okay, Screamer's going back. Jeez, like. Ah, jeez. Veil degradation is not looking so good. Nice. That's so badass. Bro did not care that there was a demon in front of him. Like, nah, we'll sort this out, no problem. I guess just shoot at this guy.
I'll see to it.
Nice. Okay, cool. Pascal, I don't think there's really a lot that you can do at the moment. Just get to cover. Damn it, keep clicking the wrong button. Oh. Cassia, let's give Abelard voice of command. And then let's give him extra movement.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Right, Abelard. Can you move up to... These guys are probably all going to get killed off themselves. So let's try and get you closer towards the sniper.
Follow my lead.
Then, can you give Darius another turn? And then Darius, can you shoot anybody? Damn, I probably should have thought that through. I thought Darius had a shot. He does not. Okay, so a little bit of a waste, I guess. Oh well. That's fine. Nice Abelard. Just run in.
I will do my duty.
Right, Adira. Can you, like, run up to here? Does that let you do anything? No. Veil degradation is not looking good, so I don't think it's a very good idea to be using these psychic powers, honestly. Adira, just come there. Hendrix,
I need a
move up.
foothold.
Show me what you've got.
Here we go.
Nice. Yeah, these guys are just getting wrecked. Bro does not even need to move. He just tells his dog to do all of the heavy lifting. That is funny. Jeez, man. I want to be able to do that. That's kind of badass, honestly. Okay, Darius. Can you get up to here and then snipe the sky? Nope. Okay. Well, might as well just come up
Let's
to here.
make some opportunities.
Out of my way.
Lines of sight are kind of annoying in this game. It isn't always clear when there is a line of sight and when there isn't.
Emperor, give me strength.
I think I give more movement to Darius, honestly, because Abelard's not going to get up there in time. So let's go Darius and then see if Darius can...
If you insist, Lord Captain.
If Darius gets here, yes. Yeah, okay, do that.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Then go an extra turn.
If I may.
Now shoot this guy.
Who, if not your end, was inevitable?
Nice. Okay. Solomon's chest plate is punctured in multiple places and his face stained with blood, but his gaze remains clear and firm. Still alive, rogue trader. Good. Ah. You spot just as many wounds on Galato. Galateo? Galato. There are burns and cuts all over the coat, and one of the visors is broken. And yet there is nothing in the Cybermastiff's straight posture that would indicate pain. If pain is even something this dog can feel. What is happening in the starport? Where's the governor? These wounds look bad. It appears your investigation has hit a dead end. Not yet, it hasn't. A crooked smile crosses his face. We did find something on the port terminal. Shortly after the tide was hauled away, a suspicious ship took off from the planet, and I already know how to track it down. I see you're not trying to flee and have chosen to fight instead. I commend your resolve. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, our plan is to retreat. The rebels are one thing, but there's nothing we can do against the warp forcing its way in, and that's a fact. Solomon spits out a mouthful of blood. This battle was forced on us. We had to keep the heretics away from the terminal until the machine spirits finished transferring the data to our shuttle. You helped us to fight them off, so instead of words of gratitude, let me offer you something more substantial. Solomon hands you a heavy shotgun. It belonged to a bloody good arbiter. May it serve you now. Nice. Very nice. I'm going to throw that on Pascal. Alright, my squad and I will dress our wounds, regroup, then try to break through to our shuttle. I recommend you do that last part as well, and soon. I won't wish you luck. With a dog like that, you clearly do not need it. I sincerely hope that you die up there. It's been a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Do try to survive, will you? To die would be to fail my mission, and I cannot let that happen. Emperor protect you, rogue trader. Nice. Okay, cool. Right, that is a bunch of loot. Let's get some more. Okay. Is that basically everything? I think so. Looks like it. Yeah. What we got here? In violation of the right of operation, the shuttle's promethium tanks have been abandoned and left open. Someone interrupted the fueling sacrament. Okay, we got another level up. And this one will be a more significant one. Next turn, the target cannot move. Oh, right, this is the heroic action. Dismantling attack also cripples the enemy, reducing the wound. Dismantling attack also intimidates enemies. Sure, I'll go with that one. This dismantling attack still feels weird because the thing is, It's like it's a point blank range thing. And my character's a sniper. So it feels kind of dumb. Like, yeah, I don't know why that's even, like, surely that should be a choice, what, like, heroic act I should have, because that one feels almost completely useless to me. At least on Darius, because Darius is a sniper, so, like, why would I want a melee-focused, you know, attack? Anyway. Daring Breach also costs 10 movements till the end of the turn. The warrior does not provoke attacks of opportunity during this turn. That is nice. For one round, the warrior becomes the priority target for every enemy hit by the immediate attacks the warrior also gets. This turn, immediate attacks deal additional. I'm going to go for the extra movement. I may use their... for each kill and may use their MP after attacking or using abilities. That's quite useful if I then chain attacks between. The additional warrior strength bonus divided by 2. Maybe I go for that, because then these two can kind of chain together where I get movement on each kill and this just ups my damage, so I'm more likely to kill. Let's do that. I need to remember to use those abilities, of course, but, you know. Attacks also... Dismounting attacks also intimidates all enemies, reducing dodge and armor by 15%. Dismounting attack also cripples the enemy, reducing their weapon skill and ballistic skill by 30. Yeah, sure. Just do that. Adira, this is again, Adira's not a melee character. I don't understand what's the point of dismantling attack if it's a melee attack on Adira. Until the operator's next turn, you cannot move to combat. Sure. Just do that one. Okay. The target of finest hour gains more bonuses or negative. Okay, that's cool. The target of finest hour gains additional bonuses during the extra turn. The target deals a fellowship bonus. Fellowships. 3 times the officer's fellowship bonus % damage. Until the end of combat, the target gains the effect of voice of command. That's quite nice. The officer gains 3 temporary wounds. Okay, so that's basically healing. Target gains healing. The target first hour during the extra turn. Their non-attacking abilities cost 1 less action point. Sure. I feel like this is the better option, because this will then remove all negative effects and it prevents me from dying. So I won't gain any more health, but I won't die either. And then this just lets me do a bunch of extra damage. So I feel like that's more useful. This guy, Daring Breach, also costs 10 movement points. I'm going to do the same as Abelard. That seems like the most logical option. Okay. Then we'll find out what all of these are. Oh, geez. Oh, so I can specify... I can, like go into a specific class. That's quite nice. Okay, cool. We'll see what happens the next time I level up, I guess. Where do I now need to go? That is the question. Well, there's a loot down here. What did I miss? Oh, there. Oh, got a laser weapon. Nothing to use it with yet, though. Okay, I'm guessing this is the way we gotta go. Is this the way we came, maybe? I feel like it might be. I feel like that might be the way we came. No, because we fought through here. No, I fought through this way. I came up this way. I'm losing my mind. This isn't the way we came. This is the way we've got to go. Okay, cool. Oh, never mind. This is just a room. Nice. Well, I'll take the medkits.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Where else should we be going then? Oh, there we go. Why can I not move? That's annoying. Evidently, I can't speak. Evidently, if I put the camera there first, I lose control of it, which is kind of annoying. The stench of Ficeline and blood blankets the starport. Echoes of shouts and gunfire drift over the landing pads. The shards of plexiglass crunch underfoot. You recognize Sergeant Malgar amid the crowd huddled next to the shuttles. He was the soldier who greeted you upon your arrival on Reykjavik Norris. The sergeant's chest is fitted with a sturdy-looking flat vest bearing the insignia customary among your troops. One of the enforcers you sent must have given it to Malgar as a gift. Okay. A group of bloodied and frightened people is wedged between Malgar's wardens and shuttles. You recognize them as the governor of the planet and the members of his high-ranking entourage. Their expensive attire has been torn in the fight, and many bear wounds left by bayonets. Damn. Dare you treat your... Let's go examine the people in front of the shuttle. Some of the nobles are paralyzed with fear. Others have succumbed to despair. 2 corpses are lying on the ground with their arms outstretched. Black blood has pooled under one of them. The other skull has been split open like a nut, encircled by a pinkish crimson halo of bone splinters and bits of brain matter. Jeez, man. Okay. Sergeant Malgar, I demand an urgent report. What is going on? Yeah, let's go with that one. I demand an immediate report. What is going on? The sergeant spins around to face you, his face a twisted grimace of anger. Our esteemed governor and his gang of cronies, have been cowering behind us, and now when things got rough, they thought they could scarper and leave us here to die. We've shed our blood for him and broken our backs to provide for him. After all this, you think that's fair, you piece of grok shit? Malgar's stun baton hits the governor in the chest, causing the adornments of the governor's uniform to jingle in unison. Uh-oh. Adira flinches and starts babbling desperately. No, no, no. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Jeez, like... Sergeant Malgar, the governor spits out blood and opens his mouth to respond. When his head explodes, his body falls limp to the side, his remaining eye staring upward. The chorus of the noble screams cannot drown out the sergeant's spiteful whisper. Enough, you've said your piece. Damn, bro went off the deep end. For generations upon generations, the noble of this world cared for Reykjavik Norris and ensured the prosperity of its inhabitants. And this is your gratitude, peasant? For killing a nobleman, you deserve to be executed where you stand. Cassia throws out her hand and Malgar's knees buckle. My mentor was right. The rabble truly have no honor. Abadar looks at the governor's body, his brow furrowed. Madness, punishable by death. We don't have time for this. We need to get to the shuttle now. Persuasion. Another in your position could have forgotten the Emperor protects all of his subjects, but surely not you. It is your duty to help anyone you can. Requires dogmatic. Surely these guys should be dogmatic. Man, I'd really love to know what that other option is. That's annoying. Both Cassia and Hendrix should be dogmatic. You're acting like an executioner. You think you can have such a right? care nothing for these people. Just get me my retinue for planet. Point your weapon to the sergeant. You will drop your weapon, servant, or I will end you like a rabid dog. God, the protects all the subjects, but surely not you. It is your duty to help anyone you can. I feel like the persuasion option. Hendrix just wants to leave. I feel like... but I mean, he might be right. Let us save your people and escape this place. I'm gonna go persuasion. Sergeant Mulder, your lordship, sir. You helped us when things looked grim for us. I'll do as you say. Why you want to save these parasites, that I don't understand, but maybe not all of them deserve death. Okay. I kind of think that dude needs to be punished, though. Like, sure, you might be happy with the dude, but you don't go around killing people. Although this is Warhammer, so what am I talking about? A dull thud comes from deep within the spaceport. Heavy footsteps shake the rockcrete, raising an unpleasant tremor in your bones. Uh-oh.
You thought you had killed
Oh, shit.
I am Oldroyd. I am the herald of change. Behold the final dawn and die.
Oh, jeez.
I'll make an example out of you.
Monarchia will be avenged.
Damn, we got a Chaos Space Marine now. And bro has 268 health. That is crazy. I feel like we are in trouble, I'm gonna be honest. I put Darius here, maybe? Feel like he's still... like he's gonna get hit. Man, maybe that's okay, though. Abelard, you can come here. Pascal, you can also come here. And Hendrix, you can come here. Cassia, come back here. Adira. I don't know where to put Adira. Maybe back here, I guess. She's not really in cover, though. Jeez, there's also these enemies here. I think it's fine. Okay, let's do this. Ah, jeez. Jeez, like. I'm gonna be honest, I thought I would get to play first.
Let's get to it.
Bro is shooting his own guy. So that does seem to happen a lot. Right, Cassia. Let's go. Voice of command on Abelard.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I could just fry all of these guys. Yeah, do that.
I'm enough now for blood and scum.
Nice, okay. Then, let's go... Wait, I was supposed to have 2 left. Damn it, man. That is annoying. Okay. Shoot. Okay, let's go move on. I guess I don't think I really need to. Let's just move Cassia
I
here.
have read tomes of military tactics.
Okay, cool.
I'm here, maggot.
Right, Adira, can you come here? And then I guess go analyze. And then let's go strong arm on Abelard. And then I guess just scream at this dude. I don't know what else to do.
Will do.
What is this? Oh, okay, I can't do anything anyway. Doesn't matter. Abelard. Let's
It will
go
be done.
this guy. And let's go... I don't really want to use that because I need to go endure. Let's just charge him. And then go endure.
Indeed.
Okay, cool. Right, Darius. I think you're probably fine there.
I'll make
Let's
it
go
happen.
get into cover. And let's go analyze. And then
I'll see to it personally.
my plan, and then just shoot him, I guess.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, cool. Right, Pascal. You come here. And let's go analyze enemies. And then can we just like shotgun this guy? Not gonna do as much damage as I was hoping, but some. And I'll just buff basically everybody here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, Hendrix, can you like run up to here and then go endure, I
Put my
guess.
psychic abilities to use.
Then go. Let's mark him. What effects does this guy have? Roar's hatred. When being attacked, this creature will unleash hatred against the last attacker. Oh, Chaos Space Marine will attack the target marked as hated Aurora. Blood Rage. This creature's strength increased by plus 50%. Jeez, man, there are so many effects on this guy. Okay. I think that's all fine. I just hit him with this. I guess so. Nice. Okay. Jeez, like.
Take you.
That's messed up, man. Ah, jeez. Okay. We need to get Pascal to cover. He is not looking good. Let's go move.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Pascal, come to cover.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Okay, then... Do I give an extra turn to Darius? Let's go Darius. Damn it, he's too far. Okay, come here. Then give an extra turn to Darius. Yeah,
Step
okay,
aside.
do that.
The navigator is coming.
Okay, Darius, can you shoot this guy? 80%, let's hope.
It's as good as
Nice. Did we get him? Ah, I am lost. Wait, where was he? Okay, we did. He's just not dead yet, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay, I'm back on Cassia. I do this on...
If I may.
Let's get to it.
Okay, I don't know if that worked, but, you know, whatever. Adira, can you just, like,
On it.
scream at these dudes?
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Nice. Okay, cool. Then
Anything
let's
else?
go analyze. Let's go Iron Arm on Hendrix, I
But of
guess.
course.
Okay. Right, Abelard. You can just, like... Then let's go Reckless
At your
Strike.
beck and call.
Let's just hit him.
Just a minor setback.
Jeez, okay.
I will
Then we'll
do
go
my
and jump.
duty.
Nice. I think that's fine. Darius, can you shoot this dude? Because I don't want him. Nice. Okay, cool. Then let's go analyze enemies. And we've got exposed weakness. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
I'll make it happen.
Okay, cool. Right, Pascal, can you come to, I don't really know.
Running binary compromised.
Do that one. We'll do this one. And we'll do expose weakness as well. I don't know if that probably wasn't the best idea, but whatever. Then just shoot him, I guess. I don't feel like I'm using my operatives very effectively, but... Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. Officer grants an ally an extra turn with full AP and MP. During the next turn, there is no attack limit. Let's go with Abelard.
I'll paint your death in colors.
Okay, let's go.
Victory is imminent. It will be done.
Then let's just hit him.
At your beck and call.
Nice, okay. Hit him again.
Indeed. One fewer target.
Nice. Okay, cool. Jeez. Okay. Now I see it all, your lordship. His colors were blazing, raging crimson. Thank the Emperor that our souls are unburnt. Whew. We're alive? Lord Captain, we're alive. Okay. Praise be to the Omnissiah for manifesting the statistical miracle and a favorable tactical prognosis. Lol. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
And amazingly, we don't have any wounds on our characters, or injuries. Yes, it is. Right, so I think that basically everybody here died. Come up here and just loot this guy. Nice, okay. So I guess we just pick a shuttle and go? Might as well. To Void Ship Bridge. Yeah,
Let
okay.
us not dawdle.
I like it. Right, Vox Vigis. Thanks be to the Emperor you're alive, your lordship. We are most gratified by your return, and the crew is full of zeal to carry out any orders you may have. Before anything else, I will hear an account of what happened to the system's sun. How do we know something happened to the system's sun at all? Did I miss something? What is the current situation on board? Why did you not send a shuttle to plan to me? What is happening now? I want to hear what happened to the system's sun. I don't know why we're thinking something did happen, but... Lord Captain, we saw a number of ships approach the sun. Black creations of inhuman make, amalgams of sharp angles and edges. They surrounded the star and then... My apologies, but I struggled to find words that could describe the terrible sight. The Xenos made the sun vanish into the void. Okay. Interrogate closes eyes versus Drukari. Ah, shit. We're gonna fight some Dark Elves. I am so down. You see Abelard's expression change. as if a shadow has suddenly fallen over him. He rubs his temple wearily, as if we did not have enough troubles on our hands already. The Xenos, enemies of humanity. Hendrix nods. A breed of the Eldari, the most cruel and devious of their kind. The design of their ships matches the description provided by a Voxmaster. Like all Xenos, the Drukhari are a blight on the face of the galaxy, but their technological superiority is indisputable. They abhor and fear warp sorcery, which is why they rely on creations of their twisted intellect, and many of those creations are capable of things that may seem akin to sorcery to the unenlightened eye. The theft of a sun is one example of what they are capable of. Jeez. Okay. Are the Xenos in league with Aurora's cultists? No, they don't like chaos. We already know that. I wish to know more about these Xenos. Henrik danced around. The situation calls for immediate action. We can continue this conversation later, if you so wish. But right now, he gestures to the deck, teeming with tumultuous activity. I believe you should assume command. Okay. What is the current situation on board? The Navigator's Sanctum is no longer empty, but the warp engine is still refusing to obey the Engiseers. Without it, we cannot perform a warp jump. Okay. Pascal's voice buzzes anxiously from his Vox. It may be angry, or perhaps it's lamenting the injuries it has suffered. I will immediately initiate preparations for a prayer service. If the Omnisire grants me comprehension, I will appease the machine spirit of this vessel. Okay. What is happening on the planet now? Our Augur operators are reporting numerous uprising and other manifestations of the arch-enemy's powers at various locations on the planet. Based on the fragments of communications picked up by our Vox operators, there is practically no resistance being offered by the Governor's forces. Millions of people are converting to the blasphemous Final Dawn cult en masse and assembling in prayer circles. Do we have any hope of retaking the planet? I fear Rykab Minoris is lost. The situation is deteriorating by the minute. We must leave the system as soon as possible. However, there are still people on the planet who have not succumbed to heresy and who are worthy of rescue. Besides the small number of our own shuttles, we also have shuttles salvaged from the starport. The dark eyes of the Sister of Battle flash. We must save as many as we can. This has all happened for a reason. Sate Argenta, whose name I carry with reverence and trepidation, is famed for saving the people of a dying world through the power of prayer. The God Emperor himself sent a star from the heavens that lifted the Saint and her followers up to the sky away from corruption and death. We must do as she did, direct all our efforts to saving those people who at this moment look to the heavens in hope of salvation. The lives of peasants are of little value. Our prime objective is to save the Holy Relic, the miraculous fusion reactor, and the Electro Priests who guard and tend to it. Oof. Now we've got a conflict brewing. Abelard furrows his brows. Every moment we spend in proximity to a dying world, we are putting ourselves at risk. Your life, Lord Captain, is far more valuable than all of Rykad Minoris. The Von Valancius dynasty cannot be allowed to perish, and so lamentable as it is, we must rule out the idea of any evacuation. Hendrik's eyes, like two deep, dark pools, are resolutely fixed on you. The world is doomed and its inhabitants along with it. The disappearance of the star was the final nudge towards death and the finale of the cult of Final Dawn's plans. I once witnessed a similar event. A world that had surrendered to the servants of the archenemy and permitted corruption to enter too deep. At this moment, millions of people were bowing down before those who promised them salvation, and they are willingly giving over their souls to chaos, a sacrifice great enough to bring forth a demon world. Our only hope of stopping this process is to retreat to a safe distance from the planet and conduct targeted bombing of the Electro Priest Monastery. If we blow up the reactor, a thermonuclear reaction will follow. The world's oxygen will evaporate, killing off the entire biosphere. In doing this, we will save millions of souls from a fate far worse than death, and we will save Rykab Minoris from becoming an outpost of the archenemy. Shit, man, those are some difficult decisions. Okay. Whatever fate you choose for this world, I urge you to make haste, Lord Captain. The planet is burning in raging flashes of crimson and purple. I can see it even in orbit. As do I see the storm already upon us. With every mere moment we waste, it grows ever more difficult and peerless to steer the ship through the warp's turbulent currents. I'm with the lady on this. Enough talking. We need to get out of here while we still can. Something lurking in the depths of your consciousness bristles at the passing thought of saving people. The spike of horror you feel takes your breath away. It is as if you are planning to steal the prey of a mighty predator. The planet is already wrapped in a thread stretching out from the warp. It deserves to have a new master. Ooh. Jeez, like. Okay. Why can we not try and evacuate at least some of the people? Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate? Set an optimal course and carry out an orbital strike on the Electro-Priest Monastery. Reichard Menorst must fall. We will not waste any time on this world. Pull back and begin preparations for translation to the warp. Oof. Jeez, man. I do not know what to do. I do not know what to do. Can we not evacuate some? We want to evacuate the people, blow the whole thing up, or just go for the warp, get out. Let's go. Which of the planet's inhabitants can we evacuate? The nobles you rescued at the starport have given the coordinates of shelters where we can find surviving aristocrats and their families. As for Sergeant Malgar's troops, they will help to control the crowds of frightened commoners and prevent the shuttles from being overloaded. I don't know if I want to be helping the surviving aristocrats. Thanks to you, we have salvaged many shuttles from the starport we can now use. Why can we not evacuate this? Jeez, like. Have the pilots extract the commoners who have not yet converted to the cult of Final Drawn. The nobles deserve to be saved above all others. Set an optimal course. The Reichard Menorst must fall. We will not waste any time in this world. Pull back. Let's go extract the commoners. Let's do it. Any delay caused by loading and transporting to the ship will cost us precious time. Do not deceive yourself. If you indulge in your vanity, you will doom billions to eternal torment at the hands of the arch enemy. Do not forget yourself, Interrogator. One more objection from you and I shall forget all about the need to deliver you to Footfall alive. I must do as I see fit. Perhaps I'm acting foolishly in the Inquisition's eyes, but that is my decision to make. Very well, Hendrix, just do it your way. So not... I'm gonna go this one. I must do as I see fit. You detect a flicker of something beneath Hendrix's sanguine moss. Anger, bitterness, whatever it may be, it does not seep into the interrogator's dispassionate voice. In that case, I consider it necessary to point out that the mark of the arch enemy could infiltrate the ship along with any rescued people. Keep that in mind for the future. Consider it done. It is likely our shuttles will have capacity to evacuate more people. Oh, nice. Okay, so because I sent people previously to help, we have more shuttles and we can go and save more. Right, do we go for the nobles or the fusion reactor? Let's go for the fusion reactor. Because I really like Pascal, so I don't want to make him mad. He's one of my favorite characters at this point. So let's go with the option he wants us to do. Consider it done. This will bring us up to the limit of our capabilities. We have no more shuttles to use in the evacuation effort. The bridge is in upheaval. The technomats' prayers mix together in a senseless cacophony while servitors work hastily to remove a hardened crust of sacred unguents from the warp engine's components. In the middle of all this turmoil stands Pascal, with a data slate clutched in his hand, seemingly disconnected from the flurry of activity around him. What is going on here? Magos, why don't you control the technomats? Surely things up. Pascal, this is now your ship and your temple. Start acting like it, you blasted cock. Magus, if you do not bring the situation under control, we will all perish. Act swiftly. Crew, heed the word of Magus Honeyman. Pascal, I kindly request that you take charge of this mess. Yeah, let's do that one. Thank you, your lordship. You are right. Pascal's voice changes when he addresses the crew. He now speaks with authority and resolve. Tech comrades, heed my instruction. The mayhem immediately subsides and the crew's action fall into some indiscernible logic. The omniscient servants start working in sync and the binaric clamor becomes a symphony of reports which the Magos coordinates like a skillful conductor. Admirably done, Pascal. Admirably done, Pascal. The Omnissiah guides me. The prayers of the tech priest surrounding the cogitator almost drown out the sounds of the bustling bridge behind you. Pascal, pouring identity over the data slate in his hands, extends a mechanite towards you. Please take your place at the cogitator, Lord Captain. Step up to the cogitator. The huge machine in front of you is lit with dozens of vid screens and hundreds of lumens. The blinking lights and endless rush of symbols and digits on the green background make your eyes water. A vague sense of alarm simmers in the depths of your mind, the typical reaction of a layperson when confronted with the magnitude of the omniscience creation. Among the numerous controls, you see the mouth of a cyber gargoyle? Okay. The same as at the gates to the warrant chamber. Pascal's voice becomes imbued with imperious force. Servants of the machine guard, heed my command. Acolytes prepare the incense instrumentation for the liturgy of the machine spirit operation. Senior technomats, recite the prayer to generate a current data report. Operations will be marked with the vertical Omnissiah rejoice. Jeez, man, there are so many words here. I must inform you that for purposes of safety, complete reassembly of the warp sextant and updating of its data smith blessings are required. If this is not done, then at launch the volume of aggregate calculation errors could result in the destruction of the data crypts. But as we do not have 100 hours at our disposal, we must omit this procedure. A minor deviation from the right of operation for the sake of appeasing the spirit. What must I do? Place your hand inside the throat of the cogitator guardian, the cyber gargoyle, which has been assigned to guard the forbidden data crypts. The dynastic blood extracted from your veins will serve as the key to the data core, where the machine spirit dwells. To it, we offer our prayers so that we may bypass the protective protocol for defective connections and launch the warp sextant. Jeez, man. Pascal's voice grows quieter. The laws of the Omnissiah know no exceptions, and so in this ritual I will remain at your side to placate the wrathful machine spirit whose body you will be intruding. Follow my liturgies, Lord Captain, and we may receive his blessing. Place your hand in the cyber gargoyle's mouth. The metal jaws clamp down on your hand, breaking your delicate corporeal sheath and releasing warm red liquid into its gullet. At the same moment, the image of the vid screen before you changes. Connecting. Gesture at the vid screen. What does it mean? On my authority, I revoke the involuntary protocol of the warp engine. Let's do that. One of the cogitator's vid screen turns red. Pascal sees this and raises hands, signaling to the rest of the tech priest, then withdraws the connector from its sleeve and connects it to the machine. Servants of the Omnissiah, make now the offering, cleansing the data crypts to the machine spirit so that it may be filled with their true and calibrated data. May the Omnissiah have mercy on our souls. Jeez, man. In meek solemnity, the acolytes offer up the cleansed data crypts to the warp engine, one after another repeating prayers of exaltation. After anointing the contacts with sacred unguents, Pascal inserts them into the cogitator slots. Your head begins to spin from the holy senses, foul-smelling clouds of smoke, and from the loss of blood that the cyber gargoyle continues to drink from you, and the world swims before your eyes. Let the mechanism awaken in renewed purity. Pascal enters a sequence of commands and raises his head, watching the vidscreen. Suddenly, he stops dead. No. His fingers fly over the command runes, entering command after command. His mechanites, tickling their pincers, pull at one lever after another. The vidscreen's full with strings of symbols, completely incomprehensible to you, but clearly conveying something to the Magos. What is happening? Is everything alright? Say nothing, do not interfere. After a few seconds, one of the data crypts mounted on the cogitator begins to emit sparks. A moment later, another data crypt does the same. The next bursts into flame and gives off foul-smelling smoke. Around you, the Omnissiah's servants break off from their prayers and some burst into frantic pleading. Pascal mournfully grates out. The mass of errors in the warp sextant's calculations is destroying the data repositories. The offering did not appease the ship's spirit. The warp engine cannot be filled with the motive force. We are trapped. A moment later, the Magos continues uncertainly. Perhaps an alternative Ryzen protocol or an emergency launch of the auxiliary coils. The tech priest bends over the cogitator, but something in his pose and movements reveals his desperation. While the other vidscreens are filled with more and more strings of symbols, the monitor in front of you blinks and its static image changes. Pascal is too engrossed in his ritual to notice. Read the information on the vidscreen. Stop true, check it. Okay, I don't understand that. Query. Magos Tanneman, a moment if you will. Pascal turns toward you, his flickering visor betraying his anxious state. Lord Captain, He stops short when he sees the vidscreen. Distorted transmissions from the data core, most likely the residual cognitive functions of the built-in servitors. Omnissiah shield us from machine ghosts. He returns to manipulating the cogitator's command runes. Query? What query? The cogitator service creaks quietly in its joints, a sound that is drowned out by binaric hymns and the tapping of command runes. Excuse query. Hello, machine engine. I kind of want to do option 4. Useless pile of scrap. The road Troja commands you. Rid us of your malady and submit to my will. I kind of want to do that one. Yeah, let's do that one. Pascal intones dryly, Your Lordship, addressing the machine spirit in such a risque manner is categorically unacceptable, even in a critical situation as we now. Pascal's next vocalization goes unsized as he sees the vidscreens begin to stabilize one after the other. The strings frenetically galloping across the green background are replaced with stable images or regularly updating status reports. Only one monitor remains inexplicably red. It worked! I love it. The text priest box crackles in shock, but his report is as clipped and clinical as ever. Registering warp sextant activated. Registering data stream stabilizing. Registering 0 data errors found. Reporting, the warp engine is ready for translation. After a pause, Pascal adds, I'm also reporting evidence indicating a Category 3 miracle fulfilling the creation. Thou shalt witness the mechanism that toils in glorification of its function and in defiance of deactivation. Master Helmsman Ravel. Lord Captain, Ravel here. The crew are almost finished carrying out the orders given earlier, and I have received confirmation from the engineering halls. I don't know what you did, but the warp engine's up and raring to go. We're ready to begin translation to warp, your lordship. Contact Raven. Lord Captain speaking, I give the order to commence translation to the warp. Waiting for you to ascend to the captain's throne, Lord Captain. May the Emperor protect us. I love it. So I guess that's the sun, or what used to be the sun.
The Von Valancia's flagship made its way out of the doomed star system. As the void shift plunged deeper into the Coronis expanse, the rogue trader's subjects bid a formal farewell to the late head of the dynasty, Theodora von Valancius. Having paid their last respects, the crew gathered their strength and braced themselves for whatever was to come next.
Ah, that's epic. Where's Cassia? Vox Mastervigus, Lord Captain, allow me to report our journey through the warp is coming to an end. Lady Navigator Orcelio informs me that we have reached the point where we can translate to real space in the Fubinaurus system. The Lady Navigator and her pilots are awaiting your permission to begin the process. Right, of course, she's navigating us through the warp. That makes sense. The Fubinaurus system is home to Footfall, the only Imperium outpost with a functioning wharf in the Cronus Expanse. The tech priests are begging you to have mercy on the machines worn down by the warp and allow the servants of the Omnispire to inspect and heal the void ship's wounds in the dock. The prayers and rituals will take some time, which our astropathic choir will use to establish a connection with the prime worlds of your protectorate. Okay. Master Zachary Weiss has recovered an invitation previously adrift in the Immaterium. The Liege of Footfall has humbly requested an audience with the rogue trader of the Von Valancius dynasty. According to Master Zachary, the message was tinted with shades of pleading. I quote, apparently the Liege is anxious to meet you as soon as possible. Was there an invitation adrift in the Immaterium? Why was it adrift in the Immaterium? That sounds weird, but sure. Footfall, the place where filth and sanctity go hand in hand. Reverend Harmonius Dolosorio will most likely expect a visit from me. I imagine he will be interested in talking to you as well, Darius. I will be leaving your void ship when we arrive on Footfall. Once that is done, consider the Lord Inquisitor's task complete. Your Lordship, young Yvain Winterscale, has asked me to convey his gratitude for your hospitality and for saving him from certain death. Not wishing to outstay his welcome, he plans to disembark at Footfall. Lord Yvain swears he will not forget his debt to you. I hereby inform the rogue trader that during a comprehensive system inspection right, this unit discovered data clusters within the captain's cogitator that are concealed from prying eyes by means of a personal cipher and a sacrament of algorithmic authorization. Pascal, you need a translator. I don't know what the hell you were saying to me. Unit Darius von Valancius has been added to the access list and assigned the identifier Keeper 2. This unit can access the data from the captain's cogitator, provided that he possesses the decryption key. You detect a hint of something resembling curiosity in Pascal's mechanical voice. Okay. Oh, there's a bunch of things here. No, do you know anything? Footfall's a brief stop. What's... just tell me about the system we are arriving in. Fubinaris is vulnerable due to its close proximity to the Maw, the gateway to the Imperium. The system is mostly known for Footfall, the main base for merchants, privateers, and rogue traders traversing the Cronus Expanse. Additionally, the star itself is orbited by an Adeptus Mechanicus station, which is off-limits to outsiders. Alta Templin Calixus X-17. I had the honor of tending to the shrine for a few thousand cycles. I suggest you abstain from visiting it, as most tech comrades at the station are engaged in meditative calculations that should not be interrupted. I kind of still want to go there. Okay. What do I need to know about Footfall? It is the largest port and trading capital in the Cronus Expanse. It has a dockyard that will allow us to inspect and repair the void ship, and it boasts its own astropathic choir, the Cronus Expanse Communications Nexus. Not to mention pirate hideouts, smuggler caches, and forts belonging to a dozen gangs, groups, and factions. In the Cronus Expanse, the Imperium relies on this as its outpost. The fringes of humanity's domain rarely resemble its central worlds. But so long as Footfall serves the God Emperor, insofar as it can, it will be considered a citadel of the Imperium. Although I have heard that the tithes it sends are underwhelming, to say the least. Due to Footfall's remoteness, it has developed its own rules and customs. Many of the goods that can be procured here would be considered heresy in the heart of the Imperium, enough to warrant summary execution. Moreover, Footfall is the domain of the rogue traders, who transcend certain Imperial laws by virtue of the warrant they bear. Nice. Okay. Are you leaving us, Hendrix? The arrangement between the Lord Inquisitor and your predecessor was that I be transported to Footfall and no favor. I dare not take advantage of your generosity and patience any more than I already have, Darius. I hope we meet again. True servants of the Emperor are always welcome aboard my ship. Yeah, I'll do that one. Hendrix regards you with a curious look and a polite smile. An interrogator of the Inquisition seldom gets to hear such words. Thank you for your hospitality, Darius. I will not forget it. Argenta, who is this Reverend Harmonious who wants to talk to me? He is the head of the Druasian mission on Footfall. Followers of the Count of St. Druas, allegedly. Okay. And one of the most prominent clergymen in the sector. Paying him a visit is a good thing for any loyal servant of the Emperor to do. I assisted his mission before I joined Lady Theodora on her voyage. I need his blessing to accompany the new rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. If you wish to have me aboard your void ship, I request that we meet with Reverend Harmonious. Okay, cool, fair enough. Abelard, do you know anything about the Liege of Footfall? Vladim Tokara is a very peculiar young man. Consider your upcoming conversation a baptism of fire in Footfall's political arena. Okay. Such things are not spoken out loud, but Liege Tokara is the appointee of Casablanca. Footfall's chapter. Oh. Okay, so he's the appointee of a crime syndicate. Cool. The largest robber baron crime syndicate in the Calexa sector. They specialize in the cold trade. Huh. Okay. So, aliens, basically. The buying and selling of all kinds of Xenos rubbish. Footfall was previously run by a liege who did business with several criminal factions at once, but he suffered an accident. The reins of power were picked up by Vladimir Tokara, whose appointment benefits not only the Kasbelika, but also their most powerful ally in the Cronus Expanse, rogue trader Caligos Winterscale. Okay, well thankfully we saved Caligos Winterscale's son, so hopefully that puts us in good standing then. Vladimir is a slippery yet very cautious fellow. He does not usually beat around the bush and does not play mind games. Perhaps more importantly, he is no fool. Fools do not rise this high in Casablancan hierarchy. Keep all this in mind. You are a rogue trader, you stand above him in status and wield considerable power. Having said that, history has seen cases where the Casablancan barons cross swords with rogue traders and emerge victorious. Do not forget that and remain vigilant. Good to know. Okay. The Casablanca vile tech thieves. Pascal's voice barks out the last word like a profanity. Okay. Why does the liege want to see me so badly? Not you personally, but he wishes to meet the rogue trader of the von Valancius dynasty. Tokara does not know about Lady Theodora's death and is simply seeking an audience with the powers that be. My gut is telling me that something must be very wrong on Footfall if our astropath managed to read such strong emotion in such an anodyne message. Okay. We have no information, Lord Captain. The broadcast from the Footfall Astropathic Choir was the only missive Master Zachary has received lately. Okay, cool. Footfall is just a brief stop. What's next? As soon as we solve the issues plaguing the ship and establish contact with the key worlds of your protectorate, the time will come for your Mage Ascento, the official ceremony of donning the mantle of Rogue Trader. It is mostly a formality at this point. You already possess all the privileges granted by the warrant, and yet it is a major milestone in your personal history. The moment your name graces the list of heads of the Von Valancius dynasty. We are all looking forward to the day, Lord Captain. Okay. I love... If you ever want to feel like you're just an absolute king, play this game. Like, the writing does an unbelievably good job of putting you in the shoes of just this incredibly powerful ruler. It's awesome. Tell the Lady Navigator I give her leave to make the translation from the warp to real space. Vigis begins issuing instructions. The massive ship appears to change with her every word. The bridge is set in motion as hundreds of people start to prepare for the shift to real space, and measured chanting fills the corridors to safeguard the vessel and its crew. I keep forgetting that Vigis is a woman. For some reason, I always think it's a dude. Voxmaster Vigis. One more thing, Lord Captain. No one at the station knows about Lady Theodora's demise and you inheriting the title. Liege Tukara will be informed. It is required so we can use the dock, and besides, he is expecting a personal audience with the rogue trader. He will not meet with an unknown person of unclear standing. However, there is still the matter of announcing your arrival. You can either arrive on the station with the proper pomp and ceremony, or choose to visit it incognito. Tell me in detail how these choices benefit me. According to Footfall's unwritten laws, rogue traders enjoy special privileges that exceed even the power of the Liege. However, they may choose not to exercise those privileges in certain situations. Arriving incognito will give you more room for maneuver, while an official visit will allow you to directly intervene in local affairs. I kind of want to go with the direct intervention route, honestly. I shall explain, if you do not mind. As per this unwritten rule, every rogue trader arriving in the station has the right to veto any of the Liege's decisions, but there's a catch. The Cronus Expanse is home to several influential rogue trader dynasties, and Footfall is where their interests intersect. Of course, that does not prevent certain persons, namely Caligos Winterscale, from subtly pulling the strings on Footfall. If you, as a new rogue trader, start your career with an official landing and a parade in your honor, the other dynasties may see this gesture as the newcomer challenging their spheres of influence. Ah. Okay, that makes me rethink it. I do not see that as a bad thing necessarily. Old Man Winterscale may take slight offense. Kodora will be put on her guard. But you have just risen to prominence, and most people in the Kronos Expanse have not even heard about Lady Theodore's departure yet. It must be made clear that the banner of Von Valancia soars as high as ever. If I may, I would recommend arriving incognito. You will have plenty of opportunities to savor the sweetness and the burden of power, but right now is the last time you can take refuge in obscurity. This way your arrival will not draw much attention, and the people will treat you as a person and not the almighty sovereign anointed by the Emperor. It could turn some situations to your advantage. Jeez, man. You know, you think you've made one decision, and then the writing makes you reconsider. Yeah, I'm gonna go incognito. Let's do it, because Hendrix makes a good point that this is like... would be my last opportunity. I could... Well, I don't know. In theory, I could always announce it later if the game gives me that opportunity, but that seems like a reasonable thing for the game to do. So let's go incognito. It will be done, Lord Captain. With your gracious permission, I will return to my duties. Nice. Okay. There was an incident in the officers' quarters. A healer team is required. No, okay. Right, let's go speak with Cassia and Argenta. What have you guys got to say?
Greetings.
Okay, nothing. Cassia, you got anything?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
What does your special sight reveal?
Too many colors. The hues flicker and intersperse, merging into a single wave. It's about to crash. Forgive me, but I cannot satisfy your curiosity at this time. Perhaps later.
Okay, cool. So she also doesn't have anything.
I have enjoyed your company.
Okay, so that's pretty much it then. Abelard, do you have anything?
Lord Captain.
Oh,
Lord Captain.
Hendrix, probably nothing, I'm assuming.
To what do I owe this visit?
Okay. Okay, cool. I think we're fine. Adira... Yeah, okay.
Of course. Always at...
Okay, cool. So we've basically done everything, and we can now just, like, arrive at Footfall, I guess. Right, well, I think that's a reasonable place to end it for the evening, because otherwise we're going to start a whole new thing. Okay, cool. Right. Geez, man, I gotta admit, I am loving the writing in this game. It is so interesting. Like, if this was turned into a book, that is a book I would 100% read. Yeah, the actual gameplay is definitely taking some getting used to. All of the different stats and abilities are still a struggle. Even, how many hours am I on now? How many hours have I played? 23 hours into the game, and I'm still struggling to get my head around a lot of the stats and abilities and things. But yeah, I'm definitely loving it so far. Anyway, I'm planning to be online again tomorrow, provided nothing weird happens at work or with my power, but such is life. Cool.